Okay, what is up? We are back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, huge progress last time. Like some major things. We did so much. To start off, we kind of at the beginning of last stream, I stated that I wanted to focus back on the main story of the game because with the end goal essentially of getting Captain Bernard, who is out in Neuhof, back to Rate so that he can teach me the Master Strike. Because apparently, from everything I've seen, Master Strike is the key to getting good at the combat in this game. Like the higher level, the more difficult enemies that you come across, the only way to beat them is with it. So I was like, all right, we gotta progress the story so that he'll get back to Rate and he can train Henry. Now, we did a bunch of shit. So first, the very first thing, like big development, is we took part in the Rate tournament. We did actually. I mean, I guess we kind of did similar to how we did the last time we competed in it. We beat the first guy, and then the second guy we beat once, and then he beat us after that. But I was honestly really happy with my performance just because uh, it's it was so much better. Like the combat just felt so much more intuitive based on the tips that I'd looked up after my previous streams. Because I was just like, all right, how does the combat work in this? And I did a little research, and honestly, the combat in the tournament felt a lot better. I think it'll improve much more once we get the Master Strike, but for now, I'm really happy with it. Secondly, we went and took Teresa on our, what was it, like, third date? No, did we take her on another date? Yes. Right? I'm trying to remember if that was last stream or the stream before that. Maybe we didn't. No. We ended up buying a new horse. That was the next thing. Teresa date was previous stream. We went and bought ourselves a new horse. We finally upgraded from Pebbles. Pebbles did great. She, I don't know what kind of horse it was, got us around for the first giant chunk of the game, and I was really happy with Pebbles, but I was like, it's time for an upgrade. I had like 5,000 groschen burning a hole in my pocket, and we ended up getting Kentharka, I believe the horse's name is, and it's like the fastest, it's the highest level horse that we were able to buy at that specific horse dealer, I guess. So we ended up getting a new horse. We then switched gears, and like I said, we decided to focus on the main story, that of which being solving the, I guess, raid that occurred on Neuhof and digging deeper into what happened there. So we went back to Neuhof, we reported our findings with Ginger and all that, and we essentially got our ass chewed out by Captain Bernard, who said, why didn't you ever report back? Which I thought I did, but maybe that was a previous save, and when I reloaded, I didn't tell him all the details. But anyway, we ended up following our lead to Ujits to find a guy named Limpy Lubosh, who was essentially part of the gang one of the two gangs that ended up raiding Neuhof. So we followed him to Ujits and found out that he had actually been murdered by some of his other conspirators. So upon following him there, when we found him murdered, we discovered that he actually confessed to his crimes to the village priest. So we ended up having to get pretty chummy with the priest. We ended up partying with him all night, drinking with him, and he finally gave us the name of Limpy Lubosh's one of his friends who lives out in not Kutenberg, Ledetchko. So that is where we are now. We gotta find this guy that's out in Ledetchko, and hopefully solve Limpy's murder and also figure out what happened with Neuhof. So that's where we're at now. And I think we saved. Where are we? I don't even remember where we left ourselves. Oh, yes. We also came back to good old Talmberg and turned in some of our missions. One being the investigation into the quarry stone that was apparently of poor quality. The second the second thing we did is we ended up turning in a mission, or a couple missions, all the items that we had to find for Lady Stephanie. She wanted a horse, some wine, and a crown as a gift at this wedding that she was going to, and upon turning those in, she ended up rewarding Henry with a little sexy time, even though she gave him her father's shirt for him to wear, and then she ended up sleeping with him with her husband, like, the floor below, which was just wild. Anyway, so that's where it ended. We haven't had the fallout from that yet, so hopefully it doesn't come, like the guy doesn't figure out that we slept with his wife. So we got to get the hell out of Talmberg, because we literally just did that, and he was standing like right here, so hopefully he's not too mad at us. All right, and that's kind of a little recap. So I'm tempted. I know the main mission has us heading towards Ledetchko, as you can see here, and we got to track down this Riki fellow, which is the friend of, or the, I don't know, associate of Limpy Lubosh, I believe his name was. But we also have some stuff out in Ravna. There's a quest giver, and then we have that treasure under the dovecote in Skalitz. You know what? I think we're going to go to Ravna and Skalitz, and then we'll make our way south down to Ledetchko and find that guy. Oh, Jesus. Horse needs to load in. And then we'll make our way south down to Ledetchko and continue the main mission. But while we're up north here, why don't we head to Ravna and Skalitz. As you can tell, if we're correct, or if I'm correct, I believe there's going to be, or we'll expect there to be, some raiders at Skalitz. Because since Skalitz was essentially raided by the humans, they said that it is likely that it's just... What the fuck is this? Who the fuck? Like, should I be helping?
What are you doing? Tired of life.
Which one's... I don't know which one's a...
I'll slaughter you.
Oh, okay. Apparently they didn't like it. I didn't know who was an enemy and who wasn't.
Is that all?
Okay, this is gonna be tough. We've tried this in the past with shooting enemies from horseback, and it never goes well.
I'll find you, you cur.
Are you also an enemy?
Hey,
You are. Oh, no, he's just running.
where did he vanish to? You're dead.
Oh, he put up his shield at the last second. I really want to kill these guys just so I can get their armor and shit. Got him in the gut.
The shot must have come from here.
I mean, do you not know where it came from? Are you dumb? Got him.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong.
Haha.
We get the knees
God,
out
I have
of
littered these guys with arrows and they do not want to go down. Oh my god.
you call that
No, I do not. Oh god. Yeah, if they hit my horse, Henry falls. Woo.
Come here, lily liver.
Okay, they hit my horse once,
Yeah.
and it pissed them off. How are you not dead? Oh my god, these guys are the fucking Incredible Hulk. I could just run? No fucking way are you running. Absolutely not. Okay. Let's quickly see. Oh my god. You know what? We're just gonna go take it all. What's what? Oh, this guy wants to die too? Alright.
Who's there?
Jesus. This is why I don't rely on archery.
What was that?
This guy's standing still and I can't hit him.
What's that?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy might get away. Alright. We're gonna try one more. I cannot believe how bad this is. Alright, fuck him. He gets to live. I don't care. We're just gonna go take our winnings over here. The dead people on the ground. Fuck it. Oh my god, Henry. That was the most pathetic shooting I've ever seen in my life. Jeez. Okay, well, we just keep pushing. Holy shit, that was insane. We just came across, like, what, some guards or some bohemians, I guess are good guys? Fighting with some, what's it called? Some cumans. Oh well. We ended up putting down, I don't even think they were cumans. I don't know who they were. Because one of them was definitely evil, because I could just take items from them. But one was definitely, supposedly, a good guy, because, or some of them were good guys, because it said steal. Which I guess stealing from, even if they were killed by someone else, stealing from people that are supposedly on the side of the good, of good people, I guess is still seen as evil. I guess it's just seen as grave robbing. Alright, dude. You have a mission for me out here?
Good day to you.
Out in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, like,
See, there's not much going on around here.
isn't
You
everyone
stayed
dead?
here on your own.
Right so, all by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rate.
So why the fuck did you stay? Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
Yeah,
My
like,
older
seriously.
brother ran away with the wandering players. So when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
Okay,
I
well,
can see you took your vow seriously.
with no one else still here,
And it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer.
oh
If
god.
they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around. True
I don't
enough.
think we're even gonna make it to Skalitz, honestly. Now seeing what we're coming across on, like, that was a party of, like, 4 on the road. Thing that happened here. When will the people come
I
back?
saw the mess they left behind.
Why would they? Their
Savages.
homes have been,
It
like,
was on.
destroyed and burned to the ground.
People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well.
We
that
found the
they would
bodies.
Try to hide.
And where did you hide?
That was, like,
By the grace of God,
very beginning
I
of the
got my
game.
family away into the woods.
So where are
I
they?
don't see your family with you.
Yeah.
I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rate with some others.
Hey, then why?
Do you
Yeah.
think folk
So
will
you
ever
sent
go
your
back to
wife
their homes?
and what,
I
kids
don't
to
know about
Rate?
Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual
Are you
support.
telling me you
Do
want?
you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
So you want me to try and
Of course.
talk a priest into
But it
coming out
was the
here to,
Skalitz parish
to
priest
preach
who
to no
ministered
one?
Here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rate among the
No, he's in
Vikings.
Sasau.
That's true
We found
enough.
him.
I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find
We've-
the priest we need here.
We found him. Sure. I can
always
ask.
But I've
Why
heard
not?
where the Skalitz priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
Oh, God.
You might as well tell me who he is. What I heard about the Skalitz priest might just be rumors.
True.
Is it going to be the
Well,
guy from,
A few years
Jets.
ago, there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
I don't want to spread rumors.
But they say he was in love with his housekeeper?
And then she died somehow. Poor thing.
Okay.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Clerics today.
They're men, just like the rest of us.
So you want...
With man's passions. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight
So you
nor
want me
sound
to
of
dig
him
up
for
this
a long time.
long-lost priest and
this
tell him to
spring,
come back and
he
preach
showed
at
up
this
here.
town with just
And
you?
what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where
All
can I
right,
find him?
fine.
I
I'll
couldn't
look
tell
into
you
it.
exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more.
They may even
They
have
may
worked
even
with him.
have-
I'll go
Okay.
and see what they have to say for
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him.
Some
If
heathen
heathen
stabs me in my sleep.
I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry.
Jesus. Dude, you need to just move the fuck on. Seriously. Let's see. Where's this? Not that. A Man of the Cloth. I just want to see where it is on the map. Oh, it's north of Skalitz. Okay, I can do that while I'm here. Alright, fine. Yo, there's literally no one in your town. Like, Ravna should just be... I'm sorry to say it, Ravna should just kind of be, like, wiped off the map.
Yeah.
Like... Same, I guess kind of same with Skalitz. But, like, everyone was killed. No one's here anymore. Why are you staying? You're holding on to your town, but it's gone, dude. Move on. I know it sounds harsh, but, like, yeah, just, you know, go to Sprite with everyone else. Or Ujits, or Talmberg. Like, literally go anywhere else. But we'll do it. I'm assuming there's going to also still be raiders here. I would not be surprised. Okay. This entrance is blocked. We might have to go around to... What was the entrance that Henry got into before? It was this one. So... left is probably fastest.
Yeah.
And then we'll head north to that what's it called? That farm where the girl is. And then we'll fast travel back to Ledetchko and continue the main story. I don't even know what a dovecote is, to be honest. Okay, I think we save here quickly, and then we'll see if we can even do this. This might be like end game shit, since it did say like you need to get stronger to come back here, and I do not trust. We're gonna try and help these people. Who's the evil ones? Okay. Oh god. Okay, the one's in black. Okay, that's one. Who's next? See, I hit my fucking dog.
Was it worth it? I'm going to enjoy this.
There we go. Okay, one more. Right? You guys aren't gonna come for me. Doesn't seem like it. Yes, hit him. Hit him, boys. Okay, we good? Are we all friendly? I don't like that the fighting symbol's still up. Okay. Hey, guys.
Put that weapon away. What's
Oh,
that there?
yeah, okay. Sorry. I didn't know if you guys were going to be friendly or not. I'm sorry. All right, let's see what they got. Okay, dovecoat. Where would it be? I feel like a dovecoat is where you hold doves. Like, it's one of those giant things that... Like these. This. Is it under a specific one? Like, aren't those dovecoats? Because that's essentially where you... That's what I feel like it is. I gotta check. That's nettle. No. That is not it. Let's just do a lap. Just gonna look around a little bit. I feel like it's gotta be here. Well, I know it's here. I know it's in this town. I just don't know what the fuck a dovecoat is. Oh, wait a second. You don't have a spade. Shit. Okay, this is it. This is it right here. I just need a shovel. Okay, I need a shovel. If I was a shovel, where would I be? I know there was one over here. This is where we came across the butcher's dog. But I need a shovel. Fucking, this is gonna be so much harder once it gets dark. I don't really want to, like, go digging through all these homes. We came all the way here just to find out that it's not here. I'm done with sklits. Fuck it. We came all the way here and for nothing. Oh, that's such a piss off. Alright, I say we head north just to talk to the family of Father Simon's housekeeper, and then we're gonna head to Ledetchko, and we're gonna ride there. Yeah, let's do that. I can't believe it. You had to bring your own. Fuck you, game.
Yeah.
Dang. I mean, I am gonna look around this farm for spade too.
God
We'll
be
see if
with
they've got one.
Do you need anything?
I'm looking for Father
I'm
Simon.
looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
Let's
I want to
try
talk
to keep it close to
That's
the
all you need
chest.
to know.
For a lad who wants information, you aren't being too civil about asking.
I agree with that.
Very
That was kind
well.
of a dick.
What is it you want to know?
Who went on? What went on between Simon and your daughter? I just
Where
want to know
can I
where he
find
is.
him?
I don't need to know the whole
He's said to
backstory.
be wandering around
Where
here
is this
somewhere.
fucker?
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How
I don't
come?
believe that for a second.
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think
Okay.
Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle.
So we're literally
could
just gonna
believe
stake
anything.
out this
But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps
grave
he's
and
moved
wait
on
for this
elsewhere
guy to
again.
come and lay
see.
flowers at his ex-girlfriend's grave. Okay.
Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
Okay.
All right.
We can do that. Thank you.
I'll be going.
Very good then.
And if you
And
do
if you
find
do
him, let me know
find
we
him,
have
I'll
no
tell
hard
him.
feelings.
God be
Okay.
with you.
I mean, we didn't really ask about, like, what went on between the two of them because we just don't care. But thanks for your help. Do you happen to have a spade? Okay, well, she's coming down here, so I don't think it's a good idea to try and lockpick. She'll probably catch me.
What? Jesus!
What? I've got a torch. I'm just walking around. Lady, chill. I'm just walking around here. Just looking for a shovel.
Who is... Come now.
Why don't we just ask her? That's not a spade, that's a hoe. That's a hoe too. Okay, lady, can you piss off? I'm literally just looking through your shit, okay? There's nothing weird about that.
Has something happened?
I've already spoken to you. Can you fuck off? I'm pretty close to choking this lady out, just saying. Just being a little bit nosy of me looking around and trying to break into her house. Okay? That's a hoe. Really, do you not have another... You only have hoes here? Okay, well, I don't want to be locked in here with you. Can you not?
Come on.
Why are you trying to trap Henry? Alright, we're out of here. This lady's annoying. Even though we broke into her house. Alright. I don't know if I care enough. Oh, I gotta go find this bitch's grave. I kind of want to just continue on to Ledetchko and see if we can't solve the murder. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna ride too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass ride, but we're gonna do it just because I want to clear this map a little bit, and this is honestly gonna be a huge portion of the map that we're gonna clear by going from Skalitz to Ledetchko. So this might take a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, see, like all this now is brand new. I don't think I've ever ridden this road because we took the road on the other side of the river to go towards Talmberg. Which, we're just gonna follow this. We're gonna clear this whole road. And if there's stuff along the way that we want to stop at and check out, we will, but I think for the most part, we're just gonna keep riding. Right? Like, if we're following the road, I'm assuming there's some sort of town down here, but we need to head, once I get to around here, I'm gonna head straight east. Oh, we want to head straight east so that we can clear all this, like, clouded... Oh, God, that could have been bad. Samopesh. What the fuck is... What? This spot? Where's Samopesh? What have I found? Oh! There's a town here. New DLC quest. Okay, we don't want to do the DLC. We will... Okay, can we... I wonder if this person... Herb woman. Ooh. Wait a second. Herbalist. I'm always up to talk to a herbalist. Can you teach me new spells? Where is she? Oh, she's sleeping. I guess stealing from her probably wouldn't be the smartest thing we could do right away. I'm assuming by the end of this day, with 70 energy, we might need to find a real bed when we get to Ledetchko. But this is awesome. This is clearing the whole middle of the map. Then the only thing we really have to do is do, like, the external portions of the map. See, like, those things aren't real items. Hey, you just saw some dude standing in your... I don't even know what you call this. Your camp. And didn't think to, like, ask him what the fuck he's doing. Okay, so that sounds like a love potion. A more... I've only got 1.9. Okay, I need something. I was going to say, I need something, a poison, so I can coat my arrows. I'm going to take that. Preserver, Padfoot. You know, let's get a couple. Let's get 600. Let's do Dollmaker. That sounds weird, so we're going to get it. Embrocation. And we'll call it there. And I'll sell nothing. Let's haggle her down. I don't know this lady. I just rolled up to her in the middle of the woods, but let's see if we can...
that would...
Oh, okay. Thanks, lady. This lady really, like, I get it. You're a herbs woman. You gotta, you know, keep up appearances and all that. But do you really need to live in the middle of fucking nowhere? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Here we go. Maybe we can find a miller and sell all of our stolen shit. check out this town. How do I get to the road? There it is. Oh, here we go. Slip through here. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh, ooh, there we go. This is gonna be... You activated the perk Balanced Diet. What do you know? I guess we did. I don't know what that means, but okay. This is the... Oh, that's the DLC, is the blacksmith, which we don't want to start a DLC quest just quite yet. Oh, but there's something else over there. It's going to be a grind wheel, and there's going to be unexplored place, and then we'll continue to the east. Right? It's going to be grindstone. Knew that. There's a singular trader, and what else? There is a quest tipster here, not a giver, but a tipster in the tavern. Okay. Let's go talk to the tipster and see what he's got to say. We're definitely not sleeping or anything like that. Oh, this place just really woke up now. Everybody coming out. How you guys doing? Oh, I do need Sam O'Pesh, which I guess is a little town just north of Sassow. It doesn't have fuck all in it, but it does have a quest tipster, so let's see if he's got any idea of any work.
How are things here?
Our blacksmith has been feeling low the last few days on account of the Ratai tournament.
Oh, is that going to be the DLC he's going to tell us about?
Except maybe my snaps might drown.
Okay, yeah. So that's the mission he's telling us about is essentially the DLC quest, which we don't want to start right now just because we want to continue the main story. So, in the effort of clearing the map, I'm going to head straight east till I get to about here, and then I'll head south to Ledetchko. Which, quite conveniently, there is a road that heads east, so we will just follow this. There's no way this guy tries to rob me, right? Like, he can't be that dumb. That's what I thought. I wanted him to try. I really did. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh. What is that? What's to my... There's a town to my left. I gotta check it out. I'm curious. We're out here. We're clearing the map. We still have not done anything towards our main story mission, but that's okay. Hey, dude. I just see some guy riding past him. Like, what the fuck was that? Merholjet. Oh, this is where, what's his name? Sir Radzig said he was gonna meet us. But we're not gonna meet him here. Well, not yet. We're just here to explore the town. We're not here to meet anybody. Not quite yet. Merholjet. What's in town here? Okay, so we got the tavern. And then like a coop of some sort. Chicken coop. Grocer. Okay. And then this long building. It looks like an inn. Maybe stables? Is this where I can buy a horse? Because... Do I dare look at other horses? I think I dare. I think I do. Are you the horse guy? I just want to inspect what else you got. Who is your... I want to know.
Good health, dear.
I'd like to buy
I'd
a
like to
horse.
buy-
Let's see
Well,
what your
now.
level 5 is.
I have.
Nothing but the bed. Is there one?
Okay. Oh, they only have... Oh, Warhorse Genda? Okay, 1 second. Let me go look at Warhorse Genda. 1 second. Holy. Pardon? Roach? Oh, that's the name of, what's it called? Geralt's horse from The Witcher. That's hilarious. Ooh, okay, I'm glad I'm not even gonna try that. Binky? Jesus. Warhorse Genda, let's see. How can it be a warhorse and have less courage? So how does Kanthaka have such low capacity? Is it because we don't have... Do we not have saddlebags? I thought we did. Horse. My saddle's destroyed? How? Is it because we got hit? What is this? This is all armor. How is this destroyed? What the fuck? You gotta tell me when these things happen. Is that because we got hit once?
Yeah.
Jesus. That is insane. One smack and the horse's saddle is destroyed. Jeez. Fighting on horseback. See? You take just a little bit of damage and that's what happens. We gotta be careful, man. We really gotta be careful. Alright, yeah, we're heading south. We're gonna go to Ledetchko, which I'm assuming this road will take us there. Jesus. Finally back to Ledetchko, but we cleared a big chunk of the map, which was nice. But we got, like, nothing done in terms of the story. Thus far. Who knows, maybe in that last 45 minutes just be loaded with shit going on. Let's see. Because we should have... maybe a... oh, I was like, what the fuck is that over my shoulder? We should have a couple missions here in town, right? Like, let's first... because we know where it is, let's go talk to our friends and just see how they're doing. Because that takes, like, no time. They're over here at the Miller. Right, like, they're working for the Miller now. So we can just make sure that they're doing a good job. And if so... game saved. Beautiful. Are they here? Is that him? Is he working? Hey! Look at that! My friends are actually doing work.
How'd you get so fucked up?
Oh yeah, they're still talking about,
How do you like
my
it?
fucking
at the mill,
armor
Fritz?
that's destroyed.
Gotta be better than the
God
mines.
damn it.
It's worse here than at Skalitz. There you could disappear without anyone noticing. But here...
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
no, he's not. But the local foreman is an even
These guys
bigger
just have
ass.
problems with everyone. I swear, it's them.
Sure
It's
that's
not...
possible.
it is
You
not
better
the...
believe it. I'd like to pay him black
what's it
for
called?
everything and drown him in the river.
It's not the people at all. It's them. What has he done?
And what do you want to do about it?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so,
Is he gonna want
because
me to
he
get rid
likes
of
it
this
here.
guy for him?
It's true the work's better than the mines, but the pay's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps.
These fucking guys.
But
I swear to
first,
God.
I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing.
We find them a job, and
I
this
mean
is
a
how they
real
react.
thrashing.
And you think
Swear.
that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him?
Oh,
if
God.
we win, he'll leave us
If
alone.
we...
Oh, we could...
What?
Henry's not
we
killing them
could
for you.
lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Oh, God, this guy.
God be with you.
Okay. Let's talk to Matthew here and see...
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Finding you a job, but apparently you're not getting on so well.
Heard you don't have it easy here.
So you
What are
spoke to
you
Fritz,
idiots
then?
doing here?
I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from Thomas's name, the rest was mostly swear words.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the ass. He's trying either to wear us to the bone or force us to leave.
God.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful.
Like,
But nothing we do is good enough for him.
why is Henry got to
There's
solve all
always
their
some
problems
reason
for
him
them?
to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
I mean, I can't blame you if that's actually how he's being. Okay, what do you
What
want to do about it?
Just run away.
Does he
Actually,
also
I'd like
wanna
to
kill
stay
him?
here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill. But not with him around. It's unbearable. And there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
All right,
They
let's
did once already,
let's
didn't
put in
they?
a word with the Miller,
They
and if
hired
that
us
doesn't
because
change
of you.
anything, I guess we'll agree
We could have
to
another word
help
with them.
them.
Back then, making promises was enough.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously.
Oh my
Fine.
God.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay,
I'd
what
like
do I
to
need to
ask
know
a-
about him? Never mind. I don't want sort out Fritz and Matthew's problems with Thomas. Like, fuck me. I gotta do everything for you idiots. Are you Thomas? Old Thomas. What the hell's
Good
wrong?
health to you.
You're not that old.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki.
Let's ask
You
about the
mean him?
main job.
He's the tanner's son, isn't he? Any idea where I could find him?
Right, the Tanner's house?
I don't know. Try at his folks' house. But he doesn't spend much
Oh,
time there.
never mind then. Do you know him? Can you tell me any?
So you know this Hinnock? Not much, I confess. You
Avoid him like the plague.
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki.
Is that why they call him Riki? Because he stinks?
I've never heard a good word said about him.
That sounds about right.
Why do they call him?
Is it really because he just stinks?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand.
Oh,
Tanning
God.
isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
That's a
True enough.
shitty nickname.
Not every
Jeez.
courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, the Hinnock's nature is no sweeter.
Fair enough.
Why has he got such a bad name?
We'll just keep asking this line of questions before we get into it about
Well,
Matthew and Fritz.
Like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
They
So
did a
bit
lot more than
high
that.
Spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
So you're ready to be rid of him too. Well, I
Don't
might be
tell me
taking
there's
him
not
to
a
the
single
stocks,
person who
so
talks to him.
don't you worry.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Okay, that helps. Alright, I heard people call you the town fool. Why would we provoke him? What?
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they?
Oh, God.
I
We might have
provide
just
for
gotten
them,
them
and
in
all
more
they do
shit.
is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
Okay, but you need the help.
anyway. And they're pretty handy.
I mean, I can see them
Maybe.
working in the back right now.
But they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
So is it really just about this
Strange
Jane?
about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then...
Okay,
all
so
her
what do you
belly
want me to
starts
do to
grow,
fix
they'd
this
have
for you,
run
dude?
for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again.
Oh.
And the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
There we go.
Do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work?
He just cares
and
about Jane.
And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
I'll have a word with them. They've had enough of you. Well, we're not going to say that. We'll say,
Of
okay,
course.
we'll arrange it.
They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts.
Yes.
Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
Done.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known
What,
them for
by
a long time.
letting
You
them
can
do
rely on
work
them.
and then paying them? Giving them the job that they
Everybody will be
came here
better
for?
off.
All right. If they keep their part
Are
of
you
the
stupid?
bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen. But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that.
Okay,
I'll be with
deal.
you.
Yeah, talk to Matthew. He seems, of the two of them, dumb dingleberries, he seems the one with a little bit more brains. So we'll talk to Matthew.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Jesus, stop.
It took some
You're all
doing,
pissy.
but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
Yes,
He'll
but
leave
you
you
have
alone,
to leave
but
the
there
girl
are
alone.
conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here. But you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd
Then
better
solve
give us
your own
enough groschen
problems.
to
I'm
make it
done
worth
with you.
it. But I suppose I should thank you.
Like, fuck off.
You may have brought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help. Take care.
There, are we done? Is that the end of the mission? Yes. Thank God. These idiots. Like they're like I'm trying to help you. C and B. Okay, let's go to C first. That seemed like the more obvious of the two. Like, I'm trying to help you. I find a solution and you say it's not good enough, then go solve it yourself. Then it's no longer Henry's problem. Like, seriously. Hey, Adela. You got a shitty boyfriend, eh? Ooh, you got a fuck ugly face, though.
I heard you've been seeing
Jesus.
Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent
I just
men?
wanted to know where he is.
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came
Jesus.
to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Well, where is he right now? There we go, yes.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods
Is there
again.
somewhere in the woods
he
that
do
he
that
normally goes to?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know, but he comes back covered in blood.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Let's pretend we're a
Hinek's
friend.
my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares.
So he's hunting.
Or other game.
Ooh,
So Hinek
he's
is
gonna
a
have a
poacher.
bow.
That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one.
I mean,
for an
aren't you
honest
supposed to be his
trade.
friend, Henry?
Do you know
Act
exactly
a little
where he
better,
goes?
dude.
Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
This chick's fuck useful. Jesus.
Or anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was.
There we go.
And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What about it? Did he
What
say where it
about the
was?
money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And
Okay.
if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave.
And
Or
get
he'd
married
go
and such.
with me and we could get married.
Okay.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously,
Henry
he
will
made
steal
it
that.
up.
Absolutely.
Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
He got it
Yes,
for
I
murdering
understand.
someone.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western
We're gonna go
corner.
find it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Find Ricky's stash? Absolutely. We're gonna go rob him. We're gonna talk to his father about him. But we're gonna rob first. There's no way we're allowing this guy to keep the money. Stash. Okay, the western, north, east, west. The western corner. You don't have a spade. Oh my god, this fucking shovel is gonna be the death of me. Dude, do you have a shovel here so I can dig up your son's?
Who's there?
Don't worry about it. I need a shovel. I'm done. I've got 2 missions now that require a shovel. Let's talk to the blacksmith. Maybe he'll sell one. Hey, do you happen to have a shovel, spade, basket? We'll just buy it. We're not even gonna haggle you. We'll just take it. Thank you. Big money, big money. It's a good spot to hide it. Oh, dog, excuse me. That's it. And a shirt. Well, that was lame. Alright, well. I guess that'll do. Okay, well, let's talk to you now. Hey, guy.
God be with
Do you know where your son is? Or do you know where he goes hunting? That's what we need to
looking for
know.
your son.
And we gotta
Any
find
idea
him
where
out
he
in the
might be?
woods and capture
I
him.
don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
He's out
Phoenix
hunting.
shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he
Even if I
gets
did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick,
Even
and
if
Harry?
I did, why would I
I
tell
like
every-
that. Let's see. 11. Heineck is in trouble. Yeah.
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
Well, don't
That's
do
not-
this, because that makes it
He's
look like
always
you're
up
the
to his
one
ears,
that's gonna
man.
beat the shit
But
out
this
of him.
time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right. He was here a few days
He
ago,
left. He looks like
but he left right away.
he was in a hurry.
He looked like he was in a hurry.
Okay.
You don't know where he went.
And
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
give me an idea.
Follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a
Found
few
out
times about what a
woods.
great hideout he found
Okay,
in the
so we
woods,
know where he is.
but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than...
Is that it?
Don't you have any clue at...
I really don't know nothing about
How's that?
because every time he brought some hides for tanning.
And money? Oh God.
What more do you know?
Nothing.
Bloody hell. Start... How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing?
Jesus,
How did
come
he look
on,
when-
dude.
Well, he
You
came
gotta
and
have
went
some
all
ideas.
sorts of hours. I really don't know.
Come
Except
scratch
maybe
with brambles.
one thing. He'd come home scratched.
So he
with
probably went
leaves
through
and
thick
mucks.
woods to get to that place.
I reckon.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say,
Is there any way to... Okay. It's gonna be in the woods. It could be here. It could be down here. Honestly, it could be damn near anywhere. This is not helpful. Is that the bailiff? That looks like the bailiff. Maybe the bailiff would know.
What?
Okay.
I hope I can be of...
You gotta know something, dude.
Don't tell me there's not...
Well, he's been...
Okay, well, you are, again, useless.
Farewell.
I'm kind of thinking he's gonna be out at that cave that I found out in the woods. That is my theory. North, east.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go look. Fuck it. What do we have to lose? I thought about it for a second, but I was like, no, there's no way that would be it. But then when I remembered that there are skins being tanned in this cave, well, I'm on top of it. Oh, I am literally on top of it. Good thing I checked the map right there. Almost drove right off the hill. Yeah, this has got to be it. I knew it. Good thing we got our axe and shield. I knew it. I fucking knew it. As long as there's not like a whole...
Jesus Christ. What am I to do?
There's not a bunch of people in here, right? It's just him.
Not that I can expect any useful advice from you.
He's
At least
talking to a
You
dead...
have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain.
What's up, motherfucker? Yeah, you better be putting that down.
I won't tell anyone. I swear. I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not
You
planning
piece
to
two and
kill
two
you.
together.
You're not one of Runt's men.
No.
Who?
Then who are you?
We're here to kill you, motherfucker.
I come here in the name of Sir Radzik Kabila and Sir Vanishing Light. I'm investigating the raid
God,
on the
this
Neuhof
cough.
stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, we know you do.
If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, alright?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Tell me who's after you.
Fine then.
I can take care of him.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
Oh, he's on the...
mean,
He was in the
Runt's
good
cutthroats?
gang. The
There
ones
were
that just
two
wanted to
gangs
rob.
there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
You should have... Dude, you could have done so much better.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Let's learn everything we
What
can
you
about
want to
this.
know? There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us.
Plan them and the like.
He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Okay, we're getting names. All these people are going to be...
with a brain to
are going to be going to
you got
the gallows.
Sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Well, he's gone.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then.
Yeah,
Nothing
so
fancy.
This guy's still
When they
evil.
told us how much we could make on it. Well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start. It was
Once you got
too good
paid,
to
you
be
should have
true.
called it. Just said, okay, we got our money, let's leave.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
So he just went back to work?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
North of Neuhof. Okay. So I gotta find Pius? Which one was that? Was that Timmy? No, let's...
Did you know
We need to
any of
learn
these people?
everything we can about
Not
all
all
of
of them.
this.
They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
Okay.
I don't suppose you know where they
I'm
got
assuming
to
he
after
won't know,
that?
but I gotta go find
On
Pius.
the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius.
Oh,
I reckon that's where they've gone now.
okay.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
I wonder if it's that massive camp outside Sasau that I got killed at.
Tell me exactly how the raid went.
Well,
Stormed
we
in from the
stormed
rear.
in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the
And that-
horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible.
And that's when
Meanwhile,
you stopped
me and
them?
Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And then
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat, and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was.
Okay.
Then it all fell apart at the seams, quicker than you'd believe. Runt
Skewers the
comes
groom.
running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My
I have-
jaw dropped.
I have
thought the
no
stuff about
sympathy
killing
for
was
this
just
guy.
tough talk.
Absolutely not.
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stable.
Stupid sods
The
pointing at his
stupid
jaw.
sods
Oh,
pointing
God.
at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses.
That's
"Take
the
him
ginger
down."
kid.
So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard.
Yeah, they caught up to
Caught
Ginger.
Up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In
God.
the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger."
Yeah.
And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
What happened after the raid?
That's when you guys fought in the woods?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so we'd know where we... Stupid fucking idea.
Pius didn't
But
want to
Pius
leave him
didn't want to
behind,
leave him
only when
behind.
Timmy finally turned up.
Only when Timmy finally turned up.
Oh, was that the guy that was stabbed in the gut?
There was some difference of
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors.
They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it.
They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming.
That's when they started fighting.
Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Oh. Not Runt, no.
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
Well, they found Lumpy. Didn't I ask everything about that? I did.
That's all I need to know.
Well?
Now we send him to the... what's it called? To get locked up. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Runt's people.
How many? 3?
We've got to get out of here. They're too close. We'll never outrun
I mean,
them.
I've got a horse. You won't outrun them. I will.
Fuck. At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together,
Oh
we stand a
god,
better
here we
chance.
go. 2v3? Alright.
Jesus
Good thing I've got
Christ.
full armor. I wish I'd
Alright.
saved.
I suppose you're right.
Saved before this. Oh no. This might not be good. Are any of those Runt? I guess not. I'm assuming they're all Runt's men. Okay, game saved.
Hey, who's that? What's that? Well, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Why were we not swinging our axe? Is there a reason for that?
Is that all you've got?
Dog, maybe get the fuck out of here. Come on. Okay, that's one. Where'd the other guy go? Did he run? I don't even know where the third is. I killed one, but I don't know where the rest are. I have no clue. Is any of this worth anything? I guess a lockpick I can take. Everything else is garbage. What the fuck? Where is everything else? Did he run in here? No. Dog? You've got to get the fuck out of the way sometimes. Oh my god, that dog drives me insane. But I honestly don't care about hitting him at all. Where the fuck did these guys go? I guess that's it? That's so weird. I didn't even get to, like, finish fighting. That was it.
Yeah.
You're the tier 5 horse. Oh, and you... I can't. Oh god, I'm so bad at riding horses in this game.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna get to... What time we got? Yeah, we got midnight. I'm gonna get to the windmill, which I luckily rode by tonight. So we're going to get there, and then we're going to call it there for tonight, I think is the plan. The dog is still annoying as fuck when it comes to combat, but honestly, if I hit him enough and he runs away, he comes back later, so I don't really care that much. I'll just keep hitting him. 'Cause I'd like to have him with me, but it's annoying because I try and I want to, like, utilize the dog, but he just gets more and more frustratingly in the way for some reason. What else? And then main level. Okay, these are the hard ones. Run without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20%. Man, no, no, no. I don't like any of these, to be honest. Ooh, except for that. Still, your tiredness and hunger levels will stay at the same level. No, no, no. Scout. Because we're going to start, now that we've discovered most of the map, we're going to start fast traveling a lot more. So we definitely want to keep that as a what's it called? We definitely want to have that ability so that we can scout the road ahead so that we don't ride into ambushes. But yeah, we have cleared pretty much the entire map. Like, I can't imagine there being any other towns in these, like, border regions. I mean, it's possible, especially up here. There could be one. I doubt there's going to be, like, a town out here or, like, down here, but it's certainly possible. We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. But we want to continue this mission. I really want to finish this mission so that I can get back to Rete and start training with Captain Bernard. But at least now, like I said, we can fast travel to just about every city in the game. So this will speed up a lot of these missions and stuff like that. We no longer have to do the long rides, which is nice. Except for I do want to do, like, riding out here and then just going down and across and clearing all this. But that is a goal for another time. Anyway, that is going to do it for tonight. Story-wise, we didn't complete a lot because we honestly were just, like, clearing map fog. We did a couple of the little side missions at the beginning. We made our way back to Skalitz, but couldn't dig up the treasure at the Dovecote because we just didn't have a shovel, which is the stupidest thing ever. But anyway, we went from there, headed south, cleared a bunch of the fog in the middle of the map. So we found, I think, like, every town now. And we ended up finding a lead on what happened at Neuhof. We're slowly piecing together. This should be damn near one of the final steps. We should finish it next time. Once we talk to this Timmy guy, he's been to the evil gang, because there were two gangs in the raid. One that didn't want to do bad shit, that just wanted to steal some stuff and make some money. The other ones that just wanted to kill and cause complete mayhem and raid Neuhof and burn it to the ground. So this Timmy guy, once we find him, he should know the location, apparently, of the evil gang, this other Runt's gang, their, like, camp. So once we talk to Timmy, we can go hunt down this final gang, which might be tough, but Henry's up to the challenge. Anyway, that is going to do it. If you tuned in tonight, I really hope you enjoyed. As always, I'm loving this game. I can't wait to continue it. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. If you watch the stream or watch the video later on, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you Thursday for some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll see you then. Peace.